Live from the Connellsville Canteen, it's Late Shift with your host, Sarah Anthony. On tonight's show, life expert Crystal and Breanne Michelle, Troy and Susie Fleesick of the Crawford School of Terror, spooky makeup with M&B Designs. Now, here's your host of Late Shift, Sarah Anthony.
Hi, and welcome to Late Shift. I'm your host, Sarah Anthony, and we are filming live from the Connellsville Canteen. We have a very spooky show for you guys tonight. We have special guests. They are the owners from the Crawford School of Terror, Troy and Susie Fleesick. We also have, back by popular demand, life expert Crystal and Breanne Michelle. And we also have a friend of mine. She is Beth from M&B Design. She's going to be doing some awesome Halloween face paint on us, so make sure you stick around for that. Don't go away. We'll be right back after the break.
Unified Voice from Armstrong Business Solutions is the last phone system you'll ever need. Choose from multiple high-definition phones and over 50 features, including video chat, conferencing, and virtual room collaboration. Unified Voice is cloud-based. New capabilities are continually added through Armstrong's high-quality, reliable network. Plus, it's affordable. Pay for only what you need with predictable monthly expenses and no surprises. Focus on your business, not your phone system. Unified Voice from Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Hi, and welcome back to Late Shift. Please put your hands together for life expert Crystal. Hi!
Hi, I haven't seen you in a little while. How are you?
I am great. How are you? I am loving fall.
Fall, right?
Yes.
Kids are back to school.
It is my favorite season.
Leaves are falling.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
And listen, I know that you are a big Halloween person.
I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorites.
I've seen the pictures, the costumes, all that.
You know, I get a little carried away, but there's prizes. And there's just, you know, the ability to say, you know what, I'll pull it off every year for Halloween.
So every year, how do you come up with what you're going to be?
You know what? I don't take a lot of time. I don't research that much. I just really, I don't know. I have a way of just coming up with a great costume.
It just strikes you and you're like,
it's
all right.
my husband and I. It's our thing. Like when we first started dating, that was our thing. I love Halloween. It's around my birthday, so I kind of go all out. I do have kids, but they kind of get put on the back burner because mommy and daddy got to get their costume together.
Well, because
we got to win the prize.
Prizes.
You got to win the prize. You got to be able to post to Facebook.
Yes.
I mean, yes. So,
I get it. So how long does it take you guys to think of an idea?
You know what? I get an idea and I just come to get, like last year we were memes. So really just a little Kermit the Frog costume, a couple of dry erase boards. My husband was the Dos Equis guy, a little silver spray for the hair, a cigar.
There you go, easy. So you always do something that it's like you guys fit together.
Yeah, yes. We want to do the couples thing. Gotcha. Although the contests we're entering this year, they changed the game on us. They said there's no categories. I think it's because we fit in multiple categories and they just want to make it more fair for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all those overachievers.
Yeah. I mean, go home or go big. You know that's my motto,
I know.
girl.
That is your motto.
So what do you love about Halloween?
Oh, man. The candy. I just got to be honest, right? You go through your kids' candy. And
are you checking it though?
So I have to
check it, right?
I have to check it because my son, my oldest, is severely allergic to peanuts and tree nuts.
Oh, whoa.
So that's actually, I actually have to go through it, but then I eat it.
Well, I check it because I want to make sure it's safe, and then I got to get all the Twix out of it. You didn't get, I'm sorry, you think you got Twix? You didn't get Twix. I'm sorry. No, there was no Twix.
I get it. I get it.
So,
I get it.
Although candy bars are hard to come by in that Halloween treat bag.
There's a lot of lollipops happening.
Cheapos. I mean, can we just say it? Break out the candy bars. I mean, chocolate. Chocolate.
I know, the chocolate.
Yeah.
It is very rare.
Right?
There's lots of gummies.
I don't
There's lots of
need Smarties.
lifesavers.
I don't need Smarties. I mean, my kids might like Smarties, but
we encourage you, as you're buying candy this year, for all the moms who are going to eat the kids' candy, get the chocolate.
Chocolate, Twix more specifically, and Heath bars are delicious. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the spooky aspect?
So the spooky stuff, I am
movies.
I get scared at like PG movies that are scary.
I feel you. I can't even watch the commercial for Annabelle. Like I can't watch the commercial.
Any scary commercials that come on, I have to change.
Yeah.
I am a scaredy pants. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I always have been.
So,
And I like thrilling stuff. I like thrillers.
Yeah.
But
suspense.
if it's, suspense is fine. But
But
if it's like,
does the
I can't
thriller
do it.
video scare you? Does the thriller video scare you?
No.
Because this is kind of spooky. There's zombies and stuff.
Like thriller. That's okay. Just making sure we're on the same. No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
You can deal with it because you know it's Michael Jackson and you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
haunted houses?
I can't. So I had a very scary experience in 8th grade. I was being brave, going with all the kids, everyone's going, and I just was terrified. I was terrified, and I should have known because I don't like even, mildly scary movies. And I went, and it scared me, and I just, so I know that I don't like it. But I do like the suspense. I like the dressing up, and I like little mildly creepy stuff. What about you?
Yeah.
Are you a big scare person? Do you love that stuff?
I am a scare person in my house. If you ask my husband, he will tell you. Any opportunity I have to scare somebody, I'm hiding behind the fridge. I hid inside a washer box for an hour before anybody came.
Gosh.
And then they didn't even get that scared. But scary. But to walk through a haunted house, I haven't done it. I've done little things with the kids that,
But you haven't actually.
But I haven't. I've done one.
Yeah.
I've done some. I remember one time when I was little going to this place in Pittsburgh, and my sister was bawling and screaming on the car floor. It was like a drive-through one. So I feel like that kind of I don't know. I mean, I think I would entertain the idea. But it would be a challenge.
Because we have special guests here.
Yeah.
And they own the Crawford School of Terror.
I actually did know that.
You did know?
And I'm excited to hear about their haunted school. But I do have a haunted school expert who's been through it, who has experienced it quite hilariously, I may add.
Can we bring her on?
And it's Breanne Michelle from Challenge Accepted. Can you welcome her, guys?
So you did it.
Oh, I did it.
You survived.
I survived, and I was brave enough to enter the haunted house.
Well, that's
And what are
step
you
one, right?
Well, Jessica just
Your partner in crime?
Yes, my partner in crime. She has done every other challenge that we have thrown at her, and she does great. But this one, she just could not do it.
Yeah.
She was terrified.
So that would be me. I'd be like,
It's not
I
that
can't.
bad.
I can't. No?
It's not that bad. So I think it took 15 minutes to go through. Of course, it felt like an hour and a half.
An eternity, yeah.
My whole life just flashed before my eyes. I fell
Oh, no.
on my butt multiple times. Not
Why?
Not
Why?
tripping, because that's what I do.
Like your gut reaction
My
is to
gut
fall on your
reaction,
butt?
hit the
Because
ground.
that's a great defense mechanism.
Well, if someone's shooting, you
if they're shooting, this is true. You're
So
good.
there was one time I was at home and my husband walked into the family room. I knew he was there.
And you hit the ground.
I hit the ground. I screamed.
Are you
hit the
awaiting
deck.
Armageddon or something?
Oh, my
I don't know,
goodness.
but I get scared so easy, especially if I know someone's gonna scare me.
Yeah.
Like you
Wait,
would
because
think-
it's the anticipation, then you're on edge. I know, I
so
know.
scary movies, when they change the music and you can
you
hear it and
you
you
know.
know it's coming.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I jump same thing every single time.
Even if you watch the same movie, right?
Yes.
And there's so many clues in scary movies.
I still get scared. Doesn't matter.
Don't run into the house. You know
Don't
what I mean?
go by
Get away
yourself.
from the house.
Don't separate.
Go away from the axes.
Don't ever go to
Don't
Crystal
go to
Lake.
the
I mean, you're just
axes.
asking for
Don't
it.
go into the sewers after the clown. Like, who would do that?
Why are you anywhere near an Elm Street?
Exactly.
What purpose in life do you have to be anywhere near an Elm Street?
Who
I
wants-
mean, why?
Who wants a red balloon? Why do you want a red balloon?
Yeah.
Just leave the red balloons alone. Get a different color balloon.
It's not necessary.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
one balloon by itself, that's
I know,
just weird.
suspicious.
So what are you going to do this year since your partner in crime just
Well, so
can't
here's the
cut
thing.
it?
Jessica, it's not that she can't cut it. She won't even try this year.
Yeah.
Like last year, she was like, I don't know. You know how she is.
Yeah.
But she still went. Like she
Yes,
came.
at least she was going to try.
Yeah, we talked about scary stuff. She was terrified. And then, so when you get to Crawford School of Terror, first of all, there's signs about Margaret. And that girl is
Oh,
shady.
snap.
She is shady. She is scary. Like, there's a whole backstory about her. I am not a fan of Margaret, and I've heard
Oh, no.
she's still there this year. So I'm not looking forward to Margaret because we are not friends. But so Jessica was all like, I'm a teacher and it's a school, I'm so scared. And so she wouldn't even.
She's like, I'll never go back to mine now.
Yeah, like she could not. So she wimped out before we even started.
Okay.
Like before we went up the stairs. But this show is excellent. Like you have to go through the haunted house.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
So it's an amazing.
It's amazing. Plus,
show.
it's hysterical.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm gonna fall on my butt multiple times. You know they're gonna scare me. I think
Were there beeps involved in your episode?
I think there were a few. Just a few
Yeah,
beeps, you know.
okay.
But I started yelling at the actors.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like you.
See,
Get
I
away
would
from
be
me.
scared that I would like punch someone in the face, like out of a jerk reaction.
Would you though?
I might. Like,
So
if
I
you're,
can't, like when I'm
close,
hanging out with you, I can't be
don't
hiding
jump
behind
out of that
fridge.
box. No.
That box ain't,
You
yeah.
might get it in the
Okay.
face.
It's fight versus flight. You're
I'm
fight
like the
and I'm
fighter,
flight.
yeah.
I'm running away.
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. But so here's what I'm thinking.
What are you
okay?
thinking?
So, out of all the Armstrong shows,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on Late Shift before. I
Yeah.
love you girls.
Yeah.
And Jessica's totally going to bail on me. But
Yes.
my whole thing is I have to have a partner in crime. So I came here tonight. I didn't tell you this, Crystal, but I have a challenge for you guys.
What?
I want you guys to go through
No, see,
Crawford
no,
School
no.
of Terror
See,
with me.
okay, I'm gonna tell you, I can't. I will pee my pants.
Jessica.
No, I will
should make
join
shirts,
Jessica.
Jessica.
Listen,
Okay.
Jessica and I, at the end of this show, we are getting our faces painted, kind of, sort of scary. So that's as far as I'll go.
Oh, they're doing their challenge.
So we're gonna do,
makeup.
yeah,
They're doing
that'll be.
makeup. So are you going to go with me?
Yes, girl.
You doing it? Awesome. Nice.
I don't know though, Margaret.
Margaret is shady.
I mean, is she like a kid?
She's a student. Okay, so I don't remember the
this like
backstory
what- yeah.
because I blocked it out of my mind. But what I think I remember is Margaret had a crush on a teacher. Okay. And then this teacher started dating a different teacher, and Margaret was like, "Oh heck no!" So I think she killed everybody.
like Carrie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Carrie. I don't watch scary movies.
See?
Yes, I will accept your challenge if
Okay.
you watch Carrie with me. Okay.
No.
Yes, you're like, no, it's not a deal. Carrie's
deal.
classic. I'm sure Susie and Troy know all about Carrie.
Yeah.
I will do that. That's
sure.
exciting.
We're gonna do
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna
Soon.
do it. So
Yes.
they are open like every weekend in
Yes.
October.
It's perfect.
And then,
awesome.
do you know what I heard? I heard that the first weekend in November, so right after Halloween, they're gonna do like a wimp one. For,
Which
like,
I
Sarah.
Yeah.
So,
So all
like,
the scaredy cats can
yeah.
go.
So they're not gonna have
That's
any
awesome.
actors, but like all the stage, like the scenes will all
So
be set and
everything
everything.
is going to be there except for all the startling, scary
Yes.
stuff.
All the startling scary
So
stuff.
just going to
It
look
depends
scary,
on
but-
how wimpy you are, though.
Yeah.
Even maybe the
I
back
mean, I'll
scene
probably
and stuff.
still
like,
be
Can I
freaked
be like, is that
out.
blood on the wall? Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
But can I just say, last year, so after I went through the haunted house without Jessica, and she sat
She
outside
left
and
you
did whatever
so
she
high and
did.
dry. I think she's
I'm
gonna
on
try to
Facebook
promise you that I won't
Who
do that.
knows?
I watched the episode. There was a lot of screaming before you guys even went in,
There
though,
was,
and
there
that's why
was.
she couldn't go
Super
in.
scary.
Well, and
But-
speaking of watching the episode, I think we have a clip about it.
yes.
Yes, from
Oh, yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
So
You
you
can
want
see how
to
graceful
go?
I was.
Yeah, let's watch that
Yes,
clip.
let's do that.
That was screaming.
That was an actress screaming. That was not a person walking
I
through.
will also choose to believe that. That was an actress.
No, that's definitely a yes.
What makes you so sure?
I just could tell by the, yeah, it just seemed, yeah.
Maybe that's Margaret. You ready for this?
I don't know if I can do this.
We're gonna
Serious.
be together. It's gonna be
Serious.
okay. It's good. Okay, so we're going upstairs. All right, Lord, help us. Okay. I don't like the closed doors. I don't trust her. Let's just walk fast.
You can do it. You can do it.
I'm sorry.
It is a little bit too intense. So Jessica's gonna sit out because she is operating with wisdom and intelligence, something that I lack.
Because I was almost crying going up the steps and nothing was even happening yet.
So I have these lovely people who are gonna walk with me. Okay. See, that one's real. Oh, they're both real. They're all real. So just walk through. Oh shoot, there's another What happened to my team? Okay, that's not a real person. That's a real person.
Oh, it's the bathroom. Another bathroom.
Yeah.
Ah! They're on the floor. They're on the floor in the bathroom.
Why does she always laugh? Like, someone needs to be fired.
It's stretching. What the heck is going on? Look, see, there's little hands. And she's gonna scream. Oh, it might be a boy. I don't know.
You're good.
I knew it was coming.
Get over
my
yourself.
God.
Good. It's okay.
Where is Jessica? That is my question.
Yeah, she decided not to go.
Oh, she's a much smarter person than me. I didn't know if someone was gonna pop out. Oh my God! Yeah? I survived! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! And I didn't pee my pants.
High five.
Woo! All right. Never again.
That was awesome. I mean, really.
Yeah, so those are the moments that make me so proud as a person to be able to not just experience that, but then share it with the world.
It's supposed to be a challenge, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And that's actually challenge accepted came from that episode.
From that one.
Because that was
Wow.
before we
Nice.
ever did it, and then Jessica was like, we have to do a show together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's one
It
of my
all
favorite
started
things.
from you falling on your butt.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. And
I'm
did you
so
notice?
excited.
Did you notice how all the people who were with me just totally left me?
Yeah.
That's why I fell on my
Crazy.
butt so many times. They weren't helping me out.
You
So-
were on your own.
We are gonna have a crossover
Challenge
episode
accepted.
of
Yes.
Challenge Accepted. That's so
So
great.
we're gonna swap. You two go and get scared,
Do it, girl.
and you just let us know how it
Yeah,
goes.
and
Right?
then maybe we'll watch
Margaret,
Carrie.
though.
Margaret, yeah. I'll tell her. So when we're done, I'll tell you which one's Margaret. 'Cause it's
Oh, she's
scary.
she's gonna be there.
Oh, she's gonna be
thought
there.
she was gonna be
She
there.
gonna
And
get
she's
you, girl.
mad.
You better watch out.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes. All right. Well, make sure you guys stick around. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be talking with the owners of this terrifying place, the Crawford School of Terror. So make sure you come back.
It was built in 1914, and since then, many students have come and gone.
Of course.
However, one student came,
It's Margaret.
never left.
Margaret.
Little Margaret was such a nice girl.
Late Shift, please put your hands together for the owners of the Crawford School of Terror, Troy and Susie. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. So tell me, what on earth even got you started in this business?
Okay, well, I guess that goes back to my love of Halloween.
Okay.
And that can probably be credited to my father. He always was the one who would be sitting on the front porch, dressed up in a costume with the fog machines going and the scary music playing for trick or treat.
So he loved it.
He loved Halloween, and he loved to go to the stores and buy like all of the, the little things like the witches that cackled and, the bat that you can stick to your ceiling.
So he wasn't just like the pumpkin person.
No.
He was all about it, all the effects.
Yes, he liked the scary things. He loved the classic horror movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's fun. So then, did you meet each other before, after, during? How did all this happen?
Yes. Well, we met about 19 years ago.
Okay.
So we've been married for 18. And
yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
And people ask me all the time, were you guys like, did you like say, hey, do you love Halloween? Because if not, we can't be together.
Yeah, we can't. It's just not going to work out.
Yeah, but kind of. No, not really. So we just, when we met, and I said, hey, my family throws this big Halloween party every year, and we get all dressed up, and everybody comes, and we have a lot of food, and we have a lot of drinks, and if are you interested in going? And he said, sure, and that was it.
So she sucked you in. Is that right? Or did you love Halloween before?
Halloween.
You loved it always.
And I was
That's
like,
fun.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then we
Fun.
our first party.
Yeah, we would decorate at my family's party. For 25 years, my family had the Molinaro Halloween party every year, and everybody looked forward to their invitation in the mail. And we had it from 1991 to 2015. So, and then we opened the Crawford School of Terror in 2016.
Okay, so you just decided, let's just do it, basically.
We
just said, you've been thinking about it a while?
But then we just did it.
Yeah.
So do you still have the classic party in-house as well, or is it just come to the haunt?
Unfortunately, we can't because we're open on Fridays and Saturdays. So we can't have the party anymore. There is a part of me that misses that. I think as the years go, I'll miss it even more. But it was just like a natural transition to go from a big party to the haunted house because the guests would always say, you guys do such a good job decorating, and we would always have like a haunted walk. And just all kinds of props, and people would say, you should charge for this party, and we'd always say, if we have to charge, we'll make it like official, and we'll do an actual haunted house, and we'll be professionals at it.
Well, that's fun. So how long does it take to set up and prepare for the whole thing?
We started like the first year before we opened. We had some things already built, and we decided that we weren't going to open. We were going to open 2015.
Okay.
And we're like, no, we need to build some more. So we had some things built, and then we just built onto it, and then we totally changed this year. So we start. It's still cold when we're working down there.
Yeah.
But we start, after March, I'm into it because we go to a big Halloween show and a trade show, and we go.
So you're prepping like all summer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
We start in the spring. It's funny because people will say to us like, oh, it's almost that time of the year. You guys getting ready? And it's like,
we've been getting ready.
Any little time that you have, like people ask, can I help? I'm like, I don't know what I'm going down there, so.
Yeah. So where exactly is it for those that might not know where it's located?
It's on the west side of town on 7th Street.
Okay.
And when you're driving down 119, you can see it. It's the big red brick building. And it used to be Connellsville's administration building.
Okay.
And they sold it in 2006 was the last year, and then they sold it in 2007. And we purchased it in 2008.
Okay.
And we purchased it to put a haunted house there.
So it's been like
it's a dream that's been happening.
8. Wow.
Right. We have
That's
some
awesome.
businesses in the first floor that are still there, and they're not affected at all by us operating the haunt. But that's basically what the haunt was, or the building was purchased for in 2008.
That's awesome. Very cool. So what are the hours of operation? I know you said Friday and Saturday.
Yes, beginning September 22nd through October 31st, which is actually a Tuesday this year.
Okay.
We are open from 7 o'clock every Friday and Saturday, and the last ticket is sold at 11 o'clock.
11, okay.
And that's every day, every Friday and Saturday, and then on Halloween night, which is Tuesday. And then, as mentioned before, that Friday and Saturday after Halloween, which is November 3rd and 4th, we will be open for what we're calling no scare nights.
Yay! Yay for me! Yes, because I can't handle the whole jumping out at you and scaring you to death thing. I just can't do it. So
Right.
that's perfect for someone like me. So explain, like, what exactly do you mean no scare?
So basically, you're going to have the entire experience without the actors, and the actors are the ones that scream and scare you. The drop panels, which make a loud noise. There's not going to be anything that's
Startle,
So all the
No
startling
scares.
stuff.
No startle,
No.
Okay,
no.
so it's just creepy and
Something
Creepy
eerie
music.
and
A few things moving, but nothing
Yeah,
jumping.
right. The set is going to be the
Those-
same. The music, the lighting. So it will be dark like
Creepy.
it normally is.
Yeah.
But you will have a tour guide, so there will be somebody kind of walking you through and explaining
But I
everything
don't have to worry about
you.
someone coming up and breathing on my neck
no,
or anything
not
like
unless
that.
somebody in
Okay,
your group
good.
does that.
Well,
which
Yeah, then
and if
you
I
can
go with my
control
friends, they
that.
probably will. Okay,
And it is a
fun.
charity. We're donating the proceeds to 2 local charities.
For that weekend?
Yes,
Oh,
for that No
nice.
Scare weekend, yes.
That's fun. Do you have charities in mind, or you
Yes.
still think,
Yes.
what are they?
Yes, the Nicholson Cancer Fund and an animal fund called Litter Prevention out of
Okay.
Uniontown.
Yeah.
So they spay and neuter stray animals.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, is there any other information you're thinking people should just know, or you just come out and be shocked?
Just come out and be shocked.
out and
If
be
you were there
shocked.
last year, it's definitely different from last year.
different.
We've changed it up, I'd say 80%.
Oh, wow. So they, even if they've been there before, they don't know what's coming.
Yes.
No, they have no idea.
That's fun.
Yes, we totally
For those
changed
of
it.
them who like to be
Yeah.
scared, that's fun.
Not for you.
Yeah, not for me, but that sounds like a good business
Yes.
plan for
We
you
don't
guys.
reveal a lot on our Facebook pages or anything.
So you like to keep it hush hush and just
Yes.
come and be terrified.
here
I
and
like
there.
it.
Yes,
I like it.
we have a lot of new, I don't want to say props, but experiences. Features.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you have businesses down below and they're not affected. Now, I mean,
No.
I've heard like creepy stuff happens in there besides what's planned. Is that right?
Well, yeah.
been a
When
few.
when you talk about the businesses, there is a business down there that there's a daycare and there's preschool, and one of my friends actually works there, and she's told me stories of, things moving, toys particularly.
Creepy stuff?
Toys moving,
Oh, okay.
and she's heard a few things people have said that
Uh-huh.
she thought there was somebody there, because she would open the daycare at 5 a.m. and there's nobody else in the building, and she'll actually hear voices that
Oh, that's
she's
not
gotten up
terrifying at
to.
all.
She's actually
I
got.
bet she's so excited to go to work every day. Okay, wow.
She doesn't mind it.
Oh man. Does she like to be scared? Hopefully.
I wouldn't say particularly.
Because that's creepy.
Keeps going there. So
She keeps going.
Yeah,
good.
she hasn't stopped yet.
All
so.
right. Well,
Yeah.
that's
And that's
creepy.
downstairs, and then
Downstairs.
upstairs.
That's
where
not
we
even
are,
upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, where the haunt is, there've been a few things, particularly, I really think that that's the kind of thing that when spirits, I don't know, I just feel like there's certain people that actually attract that, and I don't believe that I'm one of those people. So I haven't really had any really bad experiences.
I've
He's
had no
not afraid
bad
of anything,
experience, yeah.
but there was a time that he actually came home and said, I was
So
freaked
I
out
think there
tonight.
is something
So
there.
if he's
There's
freaked
been a
out,
few creepy things happen when I was there. I mean, besides a bat flying in the window, but that's just natural.
Yeah.
It wanted light. It was flying in.
Yeah. Which is still terrifying. Like
I've
I'd be screaming
I've
like,
had a door. I've videoed a door opening, closing, slamming, and
by itself.
By itself.
yeah, that's not, I
I've
wasn't there
had
that day.
at the end of the night, after we closed up the haunt one night, I went downstairs, turned the push light on because I was shutting the music off downstairs, which wasn't on. I walked down, it came on. I walked back up, the push light was off that I turned on, and little weird things, but
Things like that.
whatever.
And sometimes when you're looking this way, you feel like you can see something over
Yeah.
here peripherally.
Yeah.
And I used to have my nail salon in that building, and that would happen to me a lot when I'd have my door open and just in the hallway there, and you'd be like, oh, is there somebody here?
So this place is not only creepy, but it's creepy. Am I right?
We pretty much have no decorations in the basement. You enter the haunt through the basement, which is an old gymnasium. And we've really done very minimal stuff down there. And people are like, some people can't get out of the basement because they're terrified of just being in the basement.
just being
where
there.
we've done nothing except put some music down
Yeah.
there. And even without the music, I think people would be like, yeah, no thanks.
Oh man.
It's just a creepy place.
Yeah. So where can we find out some more information about it? If people want to go online and look up information, how do they find you guys?
we have our Facebook page, and it's Crawford School of Terror, and
Okay.
CrawfordSchoolofTerror.com.
So
And-
pretty easy. You just type in the name and it'll pop up.
Yep.
Okay, and is there a phone number, or is it easier for people to contact you through the Facebook?
Yes, Facebook
Definitely
Messenger.
easier through
Perfect.
Facebook.
So if anybody is interested in being terrified and you want a good place to go in the fall, come and check out the Crawford School of Terror, because it is apparently terrifying. Well, thank you so much for coming on Late Shift. I really appreciate all the information. I didn't even really know about it. I mean, I've seen it before, but I didn't know all the features that you guys have, especially the cool Scaredy Cat night. I'm very excited about that night. Yes, so thank you for having that for us, me and Jessica. So yeah, well, thank you so much for being on this show.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
You guys, yeah, right? Awesome information. And you don't go away, because when we come back, Jessica and I, the Scaredy Cats, are going to get our faces painted semi-creepy, kind of cool, Halloween-y, but nothing like these guys put on, I'll tell you that much. So don't go anywhere.
Hello, it's Janice, and I'm here to tell you about Armstrong Telephone. With Armstrong, the clarity of the phone calls is amazing. It's crystal clear. Even when we call England, before we had Armstrong Telephone, it was crackling. You couldn't understand what was being said on the other line. You know how that would crackle? It was unbelievable. You could lose connection. All that went away when we had Armstrong Telephone.
Hi, and welcome back to Late Shift. Coming up in just a minute, we have Beth from M&B Designs, who's going to be doing some awesome Halloween makeup for you. But first, we have something very important we wanted to share with you that's near and dear to Armstrong's heart. It's called Healing Heroes, and here's a short clip about what it's about.
Healing Heroes is an opportunity for Armstrong and our communities to give back. We've partnered with Guardian Angels Medical Service Dogs, which rescues, raises, and individually trains the highest caliber service and assistance dogs at their facility in Williston, Florida. They are then paired with veterans with disabilities such as PTSD, seizure disorders, and more. If you would like to help, visit facebook.com/Armstrong One Wire and click the Healing Heroes tab. Together, we can unleash the power to heal.
So yeah, isn't that amazing? Healing Heroes is such a great cause.
Very, very cool idea.
So what the cause is just, you know, our vets, all that they've done, and they need some service dogs.
And not just any vets,
local
within
vets.
the Armstrong region,
That's what's
which is
exciting.
incredible. Yes.
So this is the initiative that Armstrong is taking just to raise the funds to get these service dogs for our local vets. So what they're doing is they're selling some cool products here.
Hats.
Look at the hat.
They have 4 different
designs. Look at that product placement.
So
the host
cute.
of Late Shift rocking the
or
hat.
manly if you're a man.
Look at these for the littles. Look at these. They're so soft,
cute.
right?
They are very cute.
So
and these are only $10.
These are only $10, and because they're so inexpensive, they are going. Like there's only a few of these left. So where you can get these great products, the hats, there's like 4 or 5 different hats. There's
t-shirts.
Really cool. There's t-shirts. The t-shirts are awesome. Hats are $12. The doggies are $10.
Shirts are $25.
Shirts are $25. But the proceeds go to Healing Heroes, which is so amazing. Yes. Such a great cause. You guys can stop at the local Armstrong office right on Crawford, pick up your merchandise, and support an amazing cause. So go check it out.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have Beth from M&B Designs, who's going to be doing our Halloween makeup.
The history, the sports, the stories, the events. Armstrong Local Programming puts the focus on our community. Watch to learn about new events or discover the rich history of our area. You can find local programming on your local programming channel and on demand. Want even more? Subscribe to the Armstrong One Wire channel on YouTube. It's our town all the time with Armstrong Local Programming. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
Hi, and welcome back to Late Shift. We are at the point where we are finally getting the makeup done by Beth from M&B Designs. So we have Jessica up here, ready to go. So what are you going to do on Jessica?
I am going to do just like a little cat with teeth, kind of.
Like
with
a
some
creepy
pink
cat?
But
a cute creepy cat?
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
like it. All right, so tell us, you're starting with the base?
Yeah, this is just going to be some white, just so the colors stand out a little nicer.
How long have you been airbrushing?
I've been airbrushing for about 12 years.
12 years.
And I've been doing faces for about 8 years, off and on, because it's seasonal mostly. But
now, since this is the Halloween themed episode, have you done creepy makeup before?
Yes, I have. I've done it before I moved here. I lived in Las Vegas and I worked at a place called Star Costume. Over the seasonal time, when people wanted, they would travel from out of town and come and get their face painted to go to the clubs and stuff like that.
So you know all about it.
Yeah, it was fun. I learned a lot working there. So I used the makeup, and it goes on real smooth and looks really good.
Is that what you're using here? Or did you use? Yeah.
Yes, it's all airbrush makeup.
Fun.
I have no idea what I look like right now.
Just light skinned. Okay, you ready? Okay. Hold your breath.
Now, I've seen you at a lot of different festivals around the area. Do you do pretty much the majority of any of the outdoors type festivals?
Yeah, I do most of the local ones.
Because you do all the shirts,
Yeah,
you do
shirts,
hats,
t-shirt,
you do the license plates, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything a customer wants painted, I can paint for
Even
them.
custom orders.
Yes.
That's awesome. Very cool. So would someone be able to replicate what you're doing with the airbrush with store-bought paints and creams?
If they have a lot of experience doing it and blending and stuff like that, they probably could, but it's much faster to do it with the airbrush.
The airbrush.
Yeah.
So do you offer anything if, say, someone had a party and they wanted to be, you know, award-winning like our friend Crystal, would someone like that be able to call you and
Yes,
would you
definitely.
be able to do a personal
Yes.
case job?
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool.
I will be booking appointments if they want it this year. I'll be booking appointments. I just need about a week in advance to make sure I have all the paint ordered for the colors for what they want.
Okay, so how can anyone get a hold of you if they are interested?
Yeah, I have a Facebook. It's M&B Designs Facebook, so they can go on and try to find the Facebook and like me. And just give me a week's advance so I make sure that I can order the paint and everything like that.
I think you might be getting a call from our friend.
Am I allowed to talk? Or? I was like, do I have to keep my face so stupid? Are they colored?
It sounded like we were at the dentist. The sucky thing.
It was just air, I promise.
This is the most scared I can get, okay?
Okay, we'll try it one more time. Maybe a little
she
firmer
would not
this
do
time.
well in a haunted house.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's cool. I love this.
Yeah.
This is really
I know, and I love the detail you did with the white. And it's the little details that make it pop.
That's cool.
Very cute.
Your turn.
My turn.
So Halloween makeup, by a professional
So
versus
fun.
you at home like,
Right?
yeah.
This is way better.
A little bit better. Well, thank you so much for coming on this show. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't wait to see all the other cool stuff you're going to do for all the people that I know are going to be calling you and asking you to do designs for them for Halloween.
I will be posting pictures on my Facebook.
Perfect. Awesome. And which is, once again, what?
M&B Designs.
M&B Designs.
Search it and it'll pop up.
And then they can just message you and get information.
Like it and message me and I'll
Perfect,
respond.
perfect. All right, well, that's it for Late Shift tonight. We will see you next time.